Ladies and gentlemen, WADIDI is here again, and today it's Shito. We're doing the favorite Black African Ghanaian Shito. And by Shito, you know what I mean. It goes with several other foods. To begin with, I just didn't want to do anything professional, anything profi. You just get your onions, ginger, pepper, what Germans would call chaff, intensive, you know. It doesn't have to follow any specific order like I've done. Arranging onions beneath, ginger above, garlic and whatever, you can just do it anyhow you want to. And I won't do my shito without tumi, and as for that one, forget about it. If you don't get it, forget about it. You know what I mean? So I put all of these ingredients together, added a bit of tumi, and the tumi was telling me, my friend, I won't come. I said, you'd come, and not the come you're thinking about. I'm talking about the COME. Be positive for once. So I put everything together. Now you need the magic ingredient, which would start the equation for you. So you have all of your onions, garlic, ginger, pepper, and it should be in a proportion where you'd like it. If you know you don't want so much sharpness, you don't want it hot, reduce the pepper and add more onions to it. So the magic ingredient, before you even grind it together, you even blend it together, is the oil. The secret here is you don't want any moisture in it. No moisture associated with water in your shito. It will make it go bad. And so you blend it with oil. This is what a lot of people don't know. So then we come to the saucepan. We put oil on fire also. We make sure it is heated up. And mind you, shito consumes a lot of oil. So cooking oil, I mostly use olive oil in preparing my shito. But unfortunately, I didn't get olive oil. So I just had to do sunflower oil. Yeah. Then the next ingredient you put in is your tomato paste. I did 2 of the tomato paste, but for the purpose of recording, I only added 1 here. The more tomato paste you want, you can put it in. That determines how much shito you're making. I mean the quantity. So if you're adding more tomato paste, then it means your bowl should be bigger than mine. And you're also adding more onions to it to balance the equation. What makes shito is the onion quantity you're putting in it and the tomato paste. All other additives are just part of the equation to balance it. I mean, the pepper makes it sharp, it makes it taste hot. That is as to your preference. And we wouldn't do our shito without using an aluminium bowl and a wooden spatula for it, because enough of the plastics. We can't consume plastics all the time. We want to grow old. That is why we are cooking original, authentic African food. And this is from WADIDI himself, the main man himself. Don't let anybody deceive you. This is a woman doing the shito. It was me, myself, the man himself behind the shito. What men can do best. You understand? Don't let them deceive you. I mean, we are all fighting for gender equality. Yes, so when you put your paste in, you stir it, and the motive is not to have it black, but to have it brown like my skin. You see my skin now? Fine skin like that. Fine brown shea butter skin. You understand? The purpose of you keeping an eye on the whole shito is to have it brown. So you let it cook, let it simmer for some time. Let it cook, let it simmer in medium heat, not high heat. And every cooking stove or every electric stove or whatever you have that you're cooking, even if it's coal pots that you're using with charcoal, you let it cook on a medium steam, not on a high steam. You burn it. You don't want your shito to taste like it is burnt. You don't want it even to smell like it is burnt. So look at the texture of my tomato paste now. Just go closer, come closer and look at it. Come closer and look at it. You see how it is cooking? This is how you want it to be. This is exactly how you want it to be. And so you let it simmer, you let it cook, and don't forget to keep a close eye on your shito. It can never be shito if you're not keeping a close eye on it. So keep a close eye on it. Stir it very regularly. And I've set aside my blended mixture, which we already know the components for. We already blended. I've set that aside. So you let this cook. You let the tomato paste cook. And like I said, I used 2 of the tomato paste, not just 1. I used 2. So that is what you have there. You see how brownish it's turning into from the reddish mixture we already had. See how brownish it's turning into. At this point, you can gladly add in your 4 gentlemen. Your pepper, garlic, ginger, onion, and thumian mixture. You can gladly add it. If you're somebody who really loves spices and you want to add other spices, it's your own preference. As for that, nobody can limit you to whatever you want to add to it. But this is how I do mine. You can try this recipe. It is A1 on point. So once you have the mixture in the already cooking tomato paste, you stir to have a uniform color or a uniform form. And mind you, shito consumes a lot of oil. So at this point, we would add a little more of our vegetable oil so we can have the mixture cooking properly, cooking evenly and gently. So you just keep stirring, allow it to simmer on medium-low heat. Just allow it to gently cook by itself. And keep a close eye on it. You can be doing other things whilst you're doing it. So eventually it turns out like this. After some time, you keep an eye on it. You constantly keep stirring so you don't have any particles stuck in the aluminium bowl, which will give you all that burns. You know what I mean? Exactly. So this is how you want to see your shito after adding your 4 gentlemen to the equation. It's just like having parliamentarians in their chambers. So you have all these parliamentarians here in their chamber and they are cooking something for the nation. So while I was doing it, I was also steaming my beef on the side. For that, I'll give you the ingredients to that later. We'll do that in depth later because I wanted to do some assorted fried rice on the side to match my shito. So at this point, I would add more thumian to it because I love spices. I would add a bit of paprika to it and a bit of nutmeg, a bit of rosemary to it. It should all be to your preference. If you're somebody who loves spices, add it to your preference. I cook most of the time, so I know how much to add to my sauces, which will be enough. I don't need to go about measuring. But if you feel you're new to cooking, you can measure in bits and then do it. And I can't go without adding my chakalaka dip. This is like my secret ingredient, chakalaka dip. I got this dip from South Africa. My in-laws gave me this particular dip. This dip. They gave it to me as a gift from South Africa. And so I don't cook without adding my chakalaka dip. It's just a mixture of spices here and there. You have a uniform mixture of spices. So you keep stirring, and you just allow it to cook for some time. All in all, you should spend close to about 45 minutes on just a shito, depending on the quantity of the shito you have and how long you want it to be, right? But ideally, you should have it brownish, just like my skin color, and we are seeing that gradually. So you allow it to cook, and in all of it, you can't do without adding your salt because you need to have that taste in it. So ask me, why is it that we added the spices later to it? Because when you add the spices, usually at the beginning of the whole equation, or directly after you've poured in your mixture of your garlic, pepper, and your ginger. You would lose the taste of the spices along the line because it's cooking for a long time, and so you add it just about when you're about to get done with the shito. So at this point, my beef was already well cooked, and we can see it's been well steamed, and the shito is also ongoing. So I used the beef sauce to cook my rice, which then after I used the rice to also do my fried rice. So what you're seeing here is what we call shrimps powder. So you just blend shrimps, you blend it so you can have a powdered form. So dry shrimps, then you blend it to have a powdered form. That is what we use. That is the topmost ingredient. The topmost ingredient. And shrimps cannot go without fish powder. And fish powder, this is also herrings, dried herrings being blended together. Or you can even pound it in a mortar or pestle or whatever blender you have that can sort it out for you. You know, most blenders are strong today and they can do all of these grinding to powder form. So fish powder and shrimp powder, that is what gives you the shito taste. That is what gives you the shito taste. Without the shrimp powder and then the fish powder, there is no shito. No matter how dark your sauce is, how brownish your sauce is, there's no shito. And for your preference, a lot of people like a lot of shrimps. You can add a lot of shrimps. Mine equation is 2 shrimps is to 1 fish powder. That is my equation. But you can do it as you prefer. Again, it depends on the type of shito you want, and then your taste preference is always important. People like it very sharp, like very intensive and hot and spicy. You add more pepper to it. But if you want more shito in terms of the quantity, you add more onions, and then you add more tomato paste to the mixtures. So if you're grinding, you make sure your onions are a lot, and then you make sure your tomato paste is also a lot. Then you can have a lot of shito. In no instance in the preparation of your shito should you add water. No way. That is a no-go area. You'd mess it up completely. So as you can see, my shito was done, and I also took the pleasure and the time off to do my fried rice on the side. What you can see in the shito are the beef. The beef that you saw me already steam. I fried it. I cut it into pieces. I fried it. Made sure it was absolutely dry and crunchy. Then I put it in the shito. So this is the end result of what you're expecting. Once your shito is done, if you do shito, and on that day where you do the shito, you can add up some assorted international fried rice to it. Oh, my brother, my sister, then I don't think you should be doing that shito. Or either you're going with some kinky, hot kinky, you grind some pepper on the side, some red or green pepper on the side with some onions, and then you add some sardine to it. You get yourself some fried herrings. You know what I mean? For a food lover like myself, for like WADIDI. And by the way, WADIDI stands for Have You Eaten? It's just a word in my local language, which actually represents a full phrase. WADIDI means have you eaten? So if you see me asking WADIDI, I'm just asking, have you gotten something good to eat? And see, food is ready. Oh my God. Just take a moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Just look at it. Isn't this nice? Look at how the shito is shitoing on the fried rice. Are you not even hungry yourself? And this came from your fellow man. What women can do in the kitchen, men can do best. We are fighting for gender equality. Don't let them lie to you. So if you find my content interesting and you wish to learn more recipes and have a lot of interest in being in the kitchen, cooking something for yourself, kindly subscribe to my channel, share my videos with your friends, fellow men out there. Brothers, we for share brother love, you understand? And you will learn a lot from me. So from me today was the authentic African traditional Ghanaian Shito. And it goes with a lot of foods. You can use it with kinky, you can use it with fried rice, you can use it with wachi. It goes with a lot of varieties of food. So, catch you next time, same place, same time. And don't forget to like and subscribe and share also with your fellow colleagues and men. WADIDI? Stay safe out there, guys.